Introduction of English system of education as ushered in by Lord Macaulay is the biggest misfortune that India has endured. This system sidelined Farsi and Urdu that was in vogue prior to that and soon became the administrative language of the nation, Rude Jnanpith Awardee and President of Kendra Sahitya Akademi Chandrasekhara Kambara. This system gradually pushed Indian system of education to the background, he noted. Inaugurating the second edition of Mangaluru Literary Fest 2019 here on Friday, Kambara said Macaulay's system passed off Sanskrit system of education that India had until then as superstition. This effectively s the inherent ability to question, he said, adding the methodology that the system introduced enamored the backward sections as an empowering tool, taking away from the merits that the Gurukul system of education imparted to the society. Even literary greats such as Kavempu, Bendre also localized form of literature that the Western system presented, he said, adding the system in giving a sense of past, present and future took us away from our hoary past. Knowledge gave us a sense of liberation as opposed to the Western system that only brought grief, he said, citing the example of Oedipus who suffered with knowledge that finally left him blinded when he started to understand the truth. Coming to the present, where literature is now available on mobile screens, Kambara said it is time that planners gave serious thought to introducing state language as medium of instruction. I with Birappa urged PM Modi to do so, he said, adding that this plan is yet to see light of day. We must at the same time harness technology and foster the richness of our language, Kambara said, stressing the need to deal with the past and look at the future. Accepting the Lifetime Achievement Award on this occasion, researcher M. Chidananda Murthy said the idea of Bharat is something that needs to be cherished. India as a nation never sought to impose its ideology on rest of the world. India has often been a victim of external aggression that has left both mental and physical scars on its psyche, he said, adding Indian never felt need to impose its idea on rest of the world but was always receptive to what world gave it. Murthy also took umbrage to glorification of Tipu Sultan. People who do so, do it for their own selfish need, he said, adding there is historical proof that saw him direct his commanders to capture and kill Hindus. Asserting that he is not batting for a religion vis-a-vis others, Murthy said while he is not a historic truth, his depraving acts are a historical fact. India needs a phase where idea of patriotism puts nation before the self, Murthy advocated. Chairing Genesis, the inaugural session, Nit Vinaya Hegde, President, NIT Education Trust and patron of the fest, said the event rather than debate the supremacy of language should strive to debate economic situation, communal disharmony, damage to political system that the nation is facing. This must be stopped forthwith, failing which India will be doomed, he said, while exhorting the generation next to retain their own identity without forgetting one's history.